In a quiet corner of New York City stood an unassuming magic shop called Mystique, known for its mysterious proprietor, Lucien Black. An illusionist of legendary skill, Lucien had retired from the stage years ago, vanishing from the public eye. His name still sparked whispers of amazement and unease. Natalie Moore, a journalist with a sharp mind and a thirst for intrigue, stumbled upon the shop while chasing a story about disappearances tied to underground magic shows. She didn't believe in magic but was drawn to Lucien's enigmatic aura. The whispers about his final game, a trick so perfect it left spectators questioning reality itself, piqued her curiosity. When Natalie entered Mystique, she had no idea her life was about to spiral into a labyrinth of illusions, where truth and lies blurred, and trust became a dangerous gamble. Lucien greeted Natalie with a cryptic smile. "A journalist? How?" "Unsurprising," he said, his voice smooth as velvet. The shop was cluttered with curiosities, antique mirrors, trick cards, and contraptions that looked like they belonged to another century. Natalie dove straight in. "I've heard stories about your final game. They say it's more than a trick. People don't just watch it, they experience it." Lucien studied her for a moment before answering. "Experience is the right word. My final game reveals truths people often hide from themselves. But not everyone walks away unscathed." He invited her to see the performance that night at an exclusive club called the Velvet Veil. Natalie hesitated but agreed, her curiosity overpowering her apprehension. The club was dimly lit, filled with a crowd dressed in black tie attire. Lucien appeared on stage, his commanding presence silencing the chatter. The game began with a simple question: "Are you ready to see yourself as you truly are?" Natalie felt a chill. The audience was invited to participate, but Lucien's gaze locked on her. She reluctantly stepped forward. The illusion began with a series of mesmerizing card tricks, but soon the atmosphere shifted. The room seemed to darken, and Natalie felt as though she were sinking into a dream. Lucien's voice echoed, "Every illusion hides a truth. The question is, can you face yours?" Suddenly, Natalie was no longer in the club. She found herself in her childhood home, standing before her younger self. Memories she had buried deep resurfaced, her parents' fights, her guilt over leaving her troubled brother behind, and her relentless pursuit of success to escape the pain. The illusion felt terrifyingly real. She tried to tell herself it was just a trick, but Lucien appeared beside her. "The mind is the most fragile stage, Natalie. It clings to its own lies to survive. Will you confront your truth or remain its prisoner?" When the illusion ended, Natalie was back in the club. Her face was pale, her heart racing. She looked at the audience, expecting applause, but they were eerily still, like mannequins frozen in time. Lucien approached her. "The game isn't about them. It's about you." Natalie demanded answers. "How did you do that? Was it hypnosis? Drugs?" Lucien smiled faintly. "The game is neither magic nor trickery. It's a mirror. What you saw was your truth, and only you can decide what to do with it." Natalie realized the audience was part of the illusion. She was alone, and Lucien was gone. The club, the shop, everything disappeared when she stepped outside. It was as if Lucien had never existed, but the game stayed with her. Natalie wrote her story, not as an exposé, but as a confession. She confronted her past, mended relationships, and finally let go of the burdens she had carried for years. One day, a postcard arrived at her desk. It was blank except for 2 words: "Well played." If you liked this story, give us a thumbs up as a gesture of appreciation. If you like to watch these types of stories, you can subscribe this channel to get the latest update. We will meet soon with another thriller story. Till then, this is Thrilling Shots signing off.